Hi everybody, this is Lisa with Shabby Time Boutique, and today I want to do a flip through of my first steampunk journal. Yay! It's a gift for someone very special to me, so it's not going to be in my shop, but I did want to show you because it is my first time. So here we go. Before I start, I do want to give credit to Say Something Crafty because I totally used her tutorial for the cover, and it was easy to follow. I enjoyed it thoroughly. There was some frustration, but that was because I didn't have the materials that she suggested. I used something else. So anyway, here we go. Here is my journal. And this is the cover I made. It's using chipboard and lots of layers of paints and shimmery stuff and you name it, gesso. Here's the spine, and you can kind of see it goes from here around, wraps around, and this is made out of craft tex and lots of layers. And then here's the back. So I love the way this came out. If I had had more time, the person to whom I'm giving it lives out of state and they're visiting just for the day. I ran out of time. I wanted to do a couple other things. But you know, something I'm learning with journals is there's never enough time. There's always more you want to add to it. When do you say stop, right? So anyway, so the cover is gears and butterflies. They are metal. Keys, big giant gears, butterfly, and this was fun, putting these brads in and making them look like leather. And then here's some clock stuff. So yeah, go check out her channel. I'll put the link down in the description box. Okay, so I tied it with sari silk and put a little steampunk clock and bee on there just for decoration. Oops. And obviously I haven't undone it before. So this took me a long time to make, and I'm talking months, not days. And one of the reasons is because of just my fear of failure. I have some people in my life who encourage me, and so yeah, I finished. This I still need to put down, and yet at the same time it looks kind of old, doesn't it? I use some, I think it was G45, I'm not sure, paper here, and on the back. And then this is paper-backed burlap for the blind, whatever it's called, blind binding. Okay, so here we go. You know, I used an Artie Mays steampunk digital that I printed out. I used G45. I used some other stuff I found somewhere. I can't remember. I think it was from scrapbooking.com. I made my own stuff. So there's all kinds of stuff here. All the pages except for the digital stuff have been tea dyed. And so here we go. So the first part is steampunk. And there's a couple of pockets here, as you can see, the side ones. And then this is a flip up for journaling. Now the person to whom I'm giving this is not much of a journaler, so there may not be as much room as you might think there should be in it to journal, but that's why. Otherwise I would have put a lot more empty pages. Okay, this is just some muslin or linen material that I put there as a side pocket. Time is precious. It's got a backing. And then I hand stamped everything that you see in here. So this is like airplanes. Isn't that fun? And then this just is a the definition of curiosity. I thought that was fun. This is a little pocket. I made this tag. I had a lot of fun making these tags. I think I may have done a thing on it. I'm making them. or showed it before. Okay, and then the next page also has a little pocket, and you can see the little steampunky or vintage guy there. And I used a stamp here. This is also a handmade tag. It's got a flip out on it. That was kind of fun. Oh, my grandson put a tag. He was going through this before I filmed. And then this bow. And I did do a tutorial, I think, or a craft with me video on this one. So there's that. Here is a reverse waterfall. It was my very first waterfall ever, and I got it backwards. So yay, it still works. You can still write in it, right? Next time I'll do something different. But it was fun. And I love the paper. This paper came from a different pack. It was like had a rustic pack. It had all kinds of fabric-y sort of stuff in it. Okay, here's this pages. Some more tags, a side corner pocket all the way across with some lace, and just some tags that he might like. And a couple of these were out of the pack that I bought. And then this is a little envelope I made. I used an actual metal gear for the tuck. And it's got some steampunk papers in it. And then the hand-stamped hot air balloons. Oops. Here is the next page. Got a pocket here with a postcard, some more tags. Time. Something we all think we have, huh? And then a blank page. This page has envelopes, 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 and yes, they all have something in it. So I don't know if I'll take them all out, but this one's got some stuff and an old vintage airplane picture in it with a Velcro snap. These just open up and they've got little tiny cards in them. You're my favorite, whoops. You're my favorite person. Then over here is a vintage picture of a train. Down here at the bottom is a vintage picture of a guy trying to be flying. I think these are Tim Holtz pictures. And then the sayings came out of the, where'd I get it? The scrapbook.com, I think. Thank you for being amazing. Okay, here's a tip in a little bag, and it's got just breathe and have faith that everything will work out for the best. That's my message to this person. And a place to journal. And this is paper, actually. It doesn't look like it, huh? And then some more stamping. Another steampunk page from Artie Mays. And then here's a pocket I made. It's actually a double pocket, so I think I got this idea from Edwina. Hi, Edwina! To put it in like this. There's one of my flowers that I made, and then some tags that if he wants to write on, he can. And it is for a gentleman, so that's why it looks so masculine. This is a flip out, and I did it kind of kitty corner. I thought that was fun. And of course the matching paper. That was fun to do too. I used flat laces because I thought they were less feminine for this person. And I used jute for the bows. Here's a page that I really like. I stamped all of it. And then here's an envelope that's just on a clip, paper clip that I made with a little miniature notebook inside. Just plain paper. And put handmade for you. And again, it has the Velcro snap. Okay. I like this page, the way it came out. I made all these flowers. They're made out of cardboard. And the back, the shiny one, is an envelope that I got from like Bank of America or something during the holidays. And I loved it because it was so shiny. So I punched it out and made the backs of the flowers. This metal thing, this is a sticker. Here's the center. And these are metal findings, or the corners that I E6000 down. This is an image that I hand cut out and around. It's not a Cricut or anything like that. Hand cut it. That was fun. It's kind of mesmerizing to do that. And then I gessoed over it just to give it a sheen and some more strength. A little tag, and I used the pamphlet stitch, and then some more of these. Here's an awesome picture that I found on Pinterest. Airships. And then a little tuck spot here that I did with a little bit of lace and some tags. This is also a piece of steampunk paper that I got, whoops, sorry, from, where'd I get it? I can't remember. So here's the thing, you guys. When you're doing a journal and you're cutting out pages and stuff, and you know that you're going to be filming it, just take a little piece of paper and write it down. That's what I'm going to start doing, because I want to give people credit for what I've used in my project, but I have the most horrible memory, and you guys are saying, no, 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 yours is nowhere near as bad as mine. Well, trust me, it is. So I can't remember where I got this paper from. So it was either from G45 or it was from scrapbook.com, because those are the only places, you know, I shop with Archana Jossi on Shabby Paper Hub, craftycity.com, and she has awesome paper, so it's either from her or it's not. Sorry. Okay, long enough on that. Here's another page like that one, the one before that I showed you, only it's in the reverse. And it's a beautiful paper. I love it. And then there's another sticker. And here's a little flip out. This is awesome paper, and if I could remember, see how the sheen on it? It's textured. So yeah, it's really cool. So there is the flip out. There's the paper. And then what I did is it made a little pocket, and I put some ticket stubs in there. It fit them really nicely. Alright, and then here is a pocket I made. Flower I made. And using some of that paper. It's only one pocket, so this I wasn't thinking when I was doing it. I could have made two, but because I decided to put a large tag in there, it worked out perfectly. This is another of my tags, and this has a little, whoops. Well, it had a little pocket. You can kind of see it there. I guess I need to put something bigger in there, huh? So, it is a pocket. It does have something in it. It is steampunk, and that's all that matters. It was really fun. These gears, these are paper gears. They're really cool. And then a postcard, steampunk postcard, and time has a wonderful way of showing us what really matters, doesn't it? And for me, that's family. Family matters so much. They grow up so fast. Oops, sorry. Sorry. I forgot to turn my phone off, obviously. That was my husband calling to see if I'm doing okay. I have to take a shot every couple weeks, and it knocks me out for a couple days, so this is my second day. Anyway, here we go. This is just a fold out, and I love that alphabet. That's a Tim Holtz thing. and note-taking if he wants. And then I made this look like it was bent. I mean, I actually bent it, right? And then here's the other side. And what I did is I took this paper that I printed out from Artie Mays, and I went through and printed out a lined thing on top of it. So I ended up with some lined steampunk paper. It was pretty cool. I put some washi tape on here just because I wanted to make it a little stronger. Here's a little envelope. It's got in it a couple little fold-outs, pieces of paper. Yeah. Here is a wooden clock. It's not wooden. Well, it's balsa wood. So I thought that was fun. You can't put back the clock, but you can wind it up again. Yeah, it's called a 2-year-old, right? Okay, so then I put some music on there, stamps-wise. And then this page is for my special person's wife. So I wanted one page that she could say was hers. With some lace, and courage is being yourself every day in a world that expects you to be someone else. I love that saying. And then here's some steampunk and some frou-frou stamp edging. A ticket. And then here's another one. Family, the ones you live with, laugh with, and love. And this tag I made. A double-sided, and then here's one that came from that set that I can't remember. Here's a belly band. This was fun to make. Some lace on it and a timetable. And this paper with the keys, that's from a completely separate paper pad that I've had for a couple years. I thought it would be fun to put in there. Okay, another corner tuck and some steampunky-ish sort of things. Postcard. Oh, I love this one. Spending today complaining about yesterday won't make tomorrow any better. I need to read that every morning. Okay, here is just a piece of paper, steampunky paper that I put a little saying on, and it's a flip up, and it has a tuck and some little steampunk tags in there. Sunday trains, it's a train schedule. And then here is a pocket with that awesome paper and a ticket, and I thought this was cool, little guy. Vintage man. Here's another postcard, and then this is just a time card. This is a little joke between me and the person to whom it's going, because when you hold the book up, you know what you can see? Overtime hours. And this person works tons and tons and tons of hours every week supporting his wonderful family. Okay, and then here's a flower page I made. I almost didn't put it in, and then once I discovered how sturdy this cover is, I said, yeah, I'll do it. So this was really fun to make, and I didn't get it from anybody. Woohoo! It came from my own head. How about that? So it's got the cardboard backing, it's got a little bling, it's got some edged of that rolled, edged, and distressed from that really cool paper I showed you. It's got some, what is that again? Thank you. You're right. Burlap. You guys had it. And then this is a flower that I made. It has, you know, the lace and some more, a doily and another doily, and then a clock, chipboard clock. And then I added some chain and a little key. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. And then I put this up the top. So that was really fun to make, and I'm glad I decided to put it in there. Okay, and then on this page, I'm almost done here. I've got a corner pocket with some, oh, what do you call that? Yeah, you got it. The paper that opens so you can write in it. And then just an envelope that I undid. I unsealed it. It's tea-dyed, and then, you know, he can open it if he wants to do origami and write on it or whatever. So that was kind of cool. Just stick that in there. And then on this side, and you learn as you go, right? I had stamped this paper before I decided how to embellish it. So I really wanted this gear stamp to be where it is and be able to be seen. So I put this little pockety thing inward. I'm really sorry that I did that because it makes it harder to bend the seam. So next time I will say, okay, we'll cover up half of the gears, or I won't put the gears in the corner there altogether. So this is a paper gear on top. This is a couple of envelopes that I made and glued this one into this one. The bottom has a little notebook in it, lined, that he can jot down notes if he wants. And that goes back in there. And I just stapled it. And then the top part coming out is a really cool, whoops, I love this picture. And then just a card. And they're both journalable. Is that even a word? Journalable. Okay, so there's the last page. And there's the back. And that's my steampunk journal. My very first hardcover journal. My very first three-dimensional cover. Actually, my very first, hardcover. My very first big journal. You've seen the other little ones I've done. So now I'm excited because now I know I can do it. I've got so many ideas for the next one. And thank you for watching. I love you guys for subscribing and encouraging me like you do. Check me out, Shabby Time Boutique, on my Facebook page. And wait for the next one. It's coming. Alright, bye you guys. Make it a good one and go craft something.